Greetings, my excellent things and friends. Greetings, my excellent friends, and thank you for joining me for another episode of Daily Scuba News. I hope that you're all doing well. So today's story takes us all the way to the Auckland Marine Reserve, where sadly something was found in its waters that shouldn't have been there. One, because it's a reserve, and two, the area is in level 3 lockdown due to COVID-19, meaning people should actually be staying at home. So what was found in the reserve's waters? Well, if you've read the title of the video, then you already know. It was a 120-metre long fishing net. Now, fishing nets in waters are pretty common, and depending on where you are in the world, they can be pretty common in marine reserves as well. But the team at the Auckland Reserve are super strict when it comes to fishing lines, and rightfully so. In fact, if they find the culprit whose fishing line this is, they face a $10,000 fine and a possible jail sentence of 3 months. All of that for putting a fishing line in the water. So let's talk about this 120-metre long line. It was attached to a mangrove on the shoreline, and in the water it had a milk bottle float to, keep it floating in the water. The line had caught a lot of marine life like juvenile hammerheads, eagle rays, pied shag, and plenty of other fish. Not all fish that were caught in the line could be accounted for though, because when the team was hauling the net in, obviously a lot of the fish or some fish went back into the ocean. The main reason why the reserve team are on it when it comes to fishing lines or anything really that will harm marine life in the protected 500 hectares is because they want to protect the marine life that calls its waters its home for future generations. In the area there are mud flats, tidal channels, mangrove swamps, salt marshes, and shellbacks. So they cover a massive area with all sorts of life. It's no surprise this reserve is known as one of the highest level reserves in the world. What's nice about this story is that the team there are really dedicated to protecting the area, from local groups to government officials. Now there are other sites like this around the world which are just as strict, but there are a lot of marine protected areas in Europe, the USA and Canada where, although they're a protected area, the rules let local and commercial fishing in the areas, which really isn't the point of a protected area. We've spoken a lot about the MPAs here on DSN many times, and it's just great to hear that some people are going to be taking some action, or they're trying to take some action. Now, normally I would say snitches get stitches, but screw that. If you know who did this, or maybe you were in the area and you saw someone looking a bit shifty playing around with some lines, call the number that's pinned in the comments below and let's catch this person or persons that set up that line. And that's it for today. Don't forget to get your questions in for Ask Mark. Just add the hashtag Ask Mark with your question so we can find it and then we can add it to the show. You can of course watch Daily Scuba News on YouTube, and now you can watch it earlier on Instagram as well. And of course it's available wherever you get your podcasts if you just want a little bite-sized show in your ear whilst you're walking the dog or doing the washing, or if you still commute to work. Anyway, to our Instagram family, don't forget to heart this video, and maybe if you could share it in your stories, that would be awesome. And of course, to our YouTube family, don't forget to hit that like button, share the story with your diving buddies, and of course, if you haven't already, you gotta smash that subscribe button, because we want to hit 100k by the end of 2021. And the only way we can do that is if you hit that sub button, and obviously share the channel as well. So if you're in a scuba diving group, you like our channel, share it with your diving buddies, and let's see if we can get Simply Scuba YouTube channel up to 100k by the end of the year. Anyway, I'm gonna stop blabbering on now. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, stay classy, scuba divers.